like to take the next couple minutes and talk a little bit about the inner struggle. It's been weighing heavy on me here recently, going into the holidays and how people deal with it and how it affects them. It's a lot about how we delve into battles we face within ourselves, the quiet wars waged between what is and what could be. It's a lot about the the tension between complacency and growth, and how measured responses can define our path, and about the transformative power of gratitude. I think through self-reflection we can examine the choices we make in the face of challenges, and maybe even think about the dangers of standing still, and even the strength found in acknowledging both our limitations and our potential. These tales that we're going to kind of spend the next few minutes and go over kind of remind us that true resilience often comes from within, from overcoming the internal conflicts that shape who we become. I'm going to take a few minutes and talk a little bit about the what I call unseen lines. So hopefully you enjoy this. Good and evil, right and wrong, these are the forces that shape our lives, the silent battles we fight each day. They are the unseen lines that divide our actions, the choices we make, the paths we choose to follow. In the quiet moments when the world is still, we're left to grapple with these concepts, to find our own place within them. There is a simplicity in the idea of good versus evil, a clear line drawn between what is right and what is wrong. But life is rarely so straightforward. The choices we face are often shaded in gray, the line between good and evil blurred by circumstances and perspective. It's in these moments of ambiguity that our true character is revealed, where the strength of our convictions are tested. To live a good life is to strive to do what is right, even when it's difficult. It's to act with integrity, to treat others with kindness and respect, and stand up for what you believe in. But it's also to recognize that others may hold different beliefs, and that their idea of what is right may differ from your own. It's in this recognition that tolerance is born, the understanding that we're all shaped by our own circumstances, that our paths are different but no less valid. Tolerance is not about agreeing with others or abandoning your own beliefs. It's about acknowledging that we're all human, and that we all have rights of our own and our own perspectives. It's about listening and seeking to understand rather than to judge. It's about finding common ground and about building bridges rather than walls. It's in this spirit of tolerance that we find the strength to live together in peace, to respect each other's differences, and to learn from each other. But even with tolerance, we find times when we're wronged, when we're hurt by the actions of others. It's in these moments that the importance of forgiveness becomes clear. To forgive is not to condone the fact or forget, but to release the hold that anger and pain have on us. It is to let go of the burden of resentment, to find peace within ourselves. Forgiveness is a gift that we give ourselves, a way to heal and move forward. In forgiving, we acknowledge our own humanity, our own capacity for error. We recognize that we too have caused pain, that we too need forgiveness. It's in that humbling realization, but it's also liberating. It allows us to see others not as our enemies, but as fellow travelers on this journey of life. It opens the door to reconciliation, to understanding, to possibility of a better future. Good and evil, right and wrong, these are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives. Tolerance and forgiveness are the stitches that hold it together, that allow us to navigate the complexities of our world with grace and with compassion. In striving to do what is right, in respecting the beliefs of others, in finding the strength to forgive, we create a life that is rich with meaning, a life that is truly good. And so in the quiet moments when the world is still and we reflect on these things, we find our place within them. We seek to live a life that is truer to our values. We strive to be good, to do what is right, to respect others, and to forgive. It's a difficult path, but it's a path that leads to a life well lived, a life that is worthy of the struggles we face. In the end, it's the choices we make, the actions we take that define us. And in making those choices with integrity, with tolerance, with forgiveness, we find our way in this world. I hope you got something from that. I know I did. That came from the last book that I wrote called When the Music Fades. Again, it's called Unseen Lines. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go to my YouTube page and give it a like and help me grow that community there, like we're growing this particular community here on the other platforms. I guess until next time, y'all have a blessed night. See you. Bye.